All right, welcome to the new and improved version of Intro to Mass Communication, and I will be your uh, pilot here for the rest of the semester on your knowledge journey. You can see how corny we can get this, but I'm Stephen Marshall. I'm the Department Chair of Media and Communication, and I have uploaded the syllabus, the new syllabus, 2D, 2L, and it's pretty much the same. My office hours are Tuesdays right after class until 1 o'clock, Wharf Pickle 519. You can talk to me right after class if you want, or you can walk over to the office and meet me. That's fine. Also, email is connecting with me. Email is the best way to do that. If you want to schedule a time outside of right after class, if you have another class, that's okay. Okay. So the main thing that we changed, and I just wanted to get this out there right now so that people are at ease in terms of things that were to be done and things that were to be delivered. So what I did was I took the creative inquiry project off of the table, and don't sweat it if you've already done it. You're going to be rewarded in another way here in a second. But basically, we're going to just weight your entire grade on your quizzes and on your 3 exams. So you have 15 quizzes that are 10 points each. That's 150 points. You have 3 exams that are 50 points each. That's 150 points. So you have a total of 300 points that you're going to try to get to in this class. Okay, so weekly quizzes, exams, that hasn't changed. The thing that I changed here was the application of the Creative Inquiry Project. So some of you are concerned because that the due date was coming up, or is due today, I think, maybe. But anyway, or maybe it's next week. But regardless, that has now changed. And so the Creative Inquiry Project is just going to be 20 points of extra credit that you will add to your point sum at the end of the semester. Okay, so that in addition to the 30 points that you could get if you miss 5 classes or less, that's a full exam grade that you could bump. So what I want to show you here is the fact that if I do this extra credit assignment and I do this one, that's 50 points, then I could be at a C plus, and I could bump myself all the way up to an A. Okay? I could also be at a D minus, okay, and with 50 points, bump myself up to a C. Okay? So this is really a change in the course, and so a lot of you are concerned about the quizzes, and a lot of you haven't taken any of the quizzes yet, which I don't quite understand what's going on there. But you need to get in the habit of taking the quizzes that are assigned each week at 11:59 p.m. on D2L. Okay, so because of some of the things that have happened, and because of what we're doing, I've switched some things around in terms of the calendar. And so these dates are all still the same, okay? And the exam for chapters 1 through 7 is the same. But what I've done is I've taken all the quizzes that are within the very first 3 sections of this book, and I have allowed you to, number 1, take the quiz if you have not taken it yet. If you missed week 1 or you missed week 2, okay, go ahead and you can take any of the quizzes all the way up until the due date of September 24th at 11:59 p.m. when you also are needed to take exam 1. Okay. The other thing is, if you did take week 1 or week 2, I'm now giving you the opportunity to take the quiz again if you want to improve your grade. So you have 2 chances, and I'm only doing this first section of this class, okay, to kind of make up for the hiccup and to make up for the change in instructors. And I think you'll be super happy with me being in the class. I love this class. I've taught it for years. This is kind of my baby, and I hated not teaching it. So I'm fine jumping back in here. So I'm giving some grace to everybody for this first couple weeks since we've gone through this hiccup. So again, if you haven't taken week 1 quiz, you can still take it. If you took it and you didn't do so well on it, you can retake it. If you took it and you did pretty good on it, let's say you got 8 out of 10, you can take it again, and if you don't get 8 out of 10, you'll keep your 8. So it's only going to keep whichever is the best grade. Okay, so if you take it a second time, you can only improve your grade by doing better. You will not hurt your grade. Okay, so there's no reason to not take the quiz twice if you didn't get a 10 out of 10 the first time. And all those quizzes are open until September 24th at 11:59 p.m. when exam 1 is due. So now you may say, well, that's not fair because I have been, not sure what's going on. I didn't have the book and all those kinds of things. Guys, you can do this work. You should have been doing this work. And you can read this. You can cut this out and make this happen. And if for some reason you fall down in this first section of the class, you have 50 points of extra credit that you can use to pick yourself up. Okay, so in other words, you get an entire test of extra credit that you can apply. Okay, so there's not much else to say right now. I just want to make sure that's clear. And the Creative Inquiry Project, if you've already turned it in, then good for you. I've got about 12 of those already. And you've got some extra credit points. So provided you followed the rubric and you did things as you were supposed to. Those of you that still might want to get up on that extra credit have until October 15th to do that. So you still have until October 15th to possibly do that. Okay? So that's really the end of what I wanted to tell you. I'll talk more about this on Tuesday, but I wanted to kind of relieve everybody in terms of the tension and the concerns about what things were due and what kinds of things were happening. We're going to pick things up on next week with week 4. So we're going to jump right into media industries and the economic perspective. We might go back a little bit into the audience part of this as well. So, but we're going to pick things up on week 4 and just move forward, okay? And that's it. So have a great day, and I'll see everyone next Tuesday. This is a Tuesday-Thursday class for people that are confused about that as well. It is a Tuesday-Thursday class. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.